I've had some UGC for Rupert.
We've always been supplied pretty good stuff.
It's at a decent level.
Yeah, it actually made me realise how shit can be produced quite easily.
I can't believe the level I've had back. I emailed and said, I can't accept this.
The first one that you'd showed me, I was like, well, if this is the start of what's to come, this is amazing.
And then we got the rest.
And I don't know what you could do with it.
Welcome to the Fake Marketer, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Nick.
Thank you for having me back.
Yeah.
Won't be tired. It won't get boring ever, will it? But
No.
how are you doing?
Honestly. Dog shit day.
Yeah.
Dog shit day.
Yeah.
Dog shit day.
Michael's got a sweat on. You can see that.
Yeah.
This room's only going to get
You
hot.
look a bit blotchy.
Yeah, it's the heat. When I get hot, I
Bend
just get,
over.
like,
No, friend of ours living. Not that sort of blotchy.
for your audio.
Put your head towards us. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like if I come out the shower and it's hot, I just go like blotchy.
You're just a tomato when you come out.
Oh yes.
You're not good with the heat.
Not good with most heat, you know.
But you're here, Michael, which is good.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So I've had a shit day, but what about you?
It's been okay. It's been. I'll bring some positivity to it. It's been good.
Okay, good. Yeah.
It's been good. Had some really good results. Some clients and stuff.
Go on, tell me about a good result you've had today.
It's interesting actually because it comes down to it's the biggest thing that most people want to say they can do, whether they can afford it or not, is that they want to scale their ads. But it all comes down to how much money you can actually throw at it before Meta doesn't give you the results you want. So if you keep a lot of ad accounts, if you keep them to a nice amount, let's say, still a decent amount, 1,000 a day, which is still 30,000 a month, isn't it? It keeps to a nice CPA. Everything just runs nicely. As soon as you try and up it and up it and up it, things usually break and you have to fix things.
Consistent. Is that the right word we're looking for?
Yeah. But everyone's greedy, aren't they? Everyone
Yeah.
wants, I want that result, but I want to spend 300,000 a day.
So what good results have you had?
Well, to do with video, really.
Go on.
And then I had another call with another client of ours because I want to bring in some of the video learnings we're doing. What's amazing, right? There is a video called Adam. Well, there's not. There's a video, Alex.
So it's like I've swapped
A
it.
video called Alex Unboxing.
See if anyone notices if I just
Don't say anything. you carry on.
It's like,
In fact, you'll Michael will know about this because you do a lot of our video stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, Alex Unboxing.
Is it locked to me?
Alex Unboxing is a video based on 2 years worth of its success, and all it is. Oh, the lights went off then. And all it is a video of a woman sitting on the floor opening some sample packs. You know Alex Unboxing. Yeah?
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
We couldn't use that video anymore because
Why?
they changed the colour of one of the bags.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, pretty recent. So we were like, okay, well, we've got to remake it because it's the most successful video we've ever done. So we've changed it to Amber Unboxing because Amber's in the video instead of Alex, wearing a different coloured dress, sitting in the same position, doing exactly the same thing. It's now coming through at less than £1 a CPA consistently. And I've even turned the budget up to like 100 quid a day across 3 of its ads. And it's still at that price. So just for context, this client has to have a CPA at less than £1.92. On average, pretty much no matter what we do, we're about £1.73 to £1.82.
That does include our fees, though, doesn't it?
Does include
so that's
our
10% our fees on that. So it needs to be
fees.
about £1.70, give or take.
And we have basically chased creative. You've done stuff, Michael, for it, all sorts of things. And some works great, some works mediocre. The thing that the client finds very annoying is the fact that, let's say they've gone out and spent 300 quid on a video, if we don't get that video, doesn't get results, it goes in the bin, or it goes over to clever Michael over there who does some edits and iterations with it, and we can sometimes bring it back to life. But what's just mad is how you just get another video, and I don't know why you can't see a face in it. You just see from the neck down, kneeling on the floor, opening some parcels, all these bags, winning all day long. Mad, isn't it? So then that led to another call with another company, the green company,
Yeah.
and they're in a position where, you know, they've got some they're spending a decent amount on advertising, but, you know, the costs are tight. They're a new startup, so going out there and doing all this kind of different creative, because there's a cost to it, is just hard. But today it was kind of reckoning that they were like, need to try some of this proper like UGC lifestyle. Could change the game for them, just like it changes the game for. So they're at 250. They're at like £253 a CPA for this particular for green company. Emma's Diary. Some ads are about the same, but there are some that come through at that £1.50 mark, and I want to get, you know, I'd like to get the same for the green company.
A little shout out to Green Company, because the founder of that
And
is
Emilio.
is still at university.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's at uni.
He's at uni. I think he's in his second year.
Mad, isn't it? He's in
his second year. He's got Andrew, who works for the company, who's head of marketing.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a marketing executive and a social media exec.
And they're using Rupert.
And they're using Rupert.
As you know, Michael.
Trustworthy.
And they've given us a very good testimonial.
Rupert recommends.
Yeah, which is good. Well, actually, talking about UGC, so I've had some content. You've seen some of it. UGC for Rupert.
Yeah.
I don't want to be missed in negative today.
No. Well, let's start with the bit that we did get, which is amazing.
We're going to shout out to Jacob. Okay,
Jacob, yeah.
So there's obviously UGC can work in a variety of ways. Shit, and really good.
It actually made me realise how shit can be produced quite easily, because I think we've been, from my point of view, I love the old you did that 4 times in a row.
What's this?
You did that 4 times in a row.
Who did?
You did.
Easily, because I think we've been, from my point of view,
Sorry, I don't know what's going on today. I've just had
James
James
and I for 10 years have basically done this thing where we sit opposite each other, where we just, like, if we think we're being clever, we do the little pout lip. As I was talking then, James did the pout lip 4 times without realising. But
actually, no, before we got to that, so Monday night we went to play poker. Okay.
Don't even start. Don't even start. And it was only until the next morning I saw your hangover gif of the brain going with the maths.
When she was dealing.
So true.
Wow.
So true.
So Nick's not played poker. He doesn't understand it.
Second time. It's a lot to learn.
Well, you can't play him that. Anyway, so we went to a poker game.
Everyone
But there
starts
was,
somewhere.
So a couple were asking us how we know one another.
Yeah.
And we were like, we've worked together for like 15 years. And they're like, really? Sat opposite one another? Yeah, pretty much.
It led into the weirdest conversation of them thinking, what we went into apple eating,
Yeah,
celery, all the things that when you spend so much time together just annoy.
Like you're sniffing, Michael.
Yeah.
But like, yeah,
I didn't even know that I do it.
exactly. We had a discussion about you the other day,
Yeah, we actually said about it.
because I think I sneezed and then went, I'm sniffing again, and he went, yeah, Michael does that. And we actually think it's a habit.
It is a habit.
Probably, I don't even notice it.
That's a habit.
Yeah.
So yeah. So sorry. So UGC content.
Yeah. We've always been supplied or gone to people, you know, Ollie's company, Nonsensical,
Yeah.
and had pretty good stuff. Like you'd have, if someone went to you, UGC advert, person talking about a product, in your head you kind of know what you're going to get, don't you? And even though we've seen stuff work and not work, it's all when it's come to us and I've seen it, I've gone, yeah, it's kind of what I would expect.
It's at a decent level.
Yeah. And then you went out to market and said,
Well, shall I tell you the offer
Oh,
first?
brilliant.
So the offer. So obviously, again, practice what we preach. We're gonna document this. Mike and I are gonna document Rupert, what we do and all the rest of it. So I went to an influence type platform where I said, look, you can have Rupert for free for 6 months, but I'll also give you a 50 quid voucher for M&S or Amazon, sorry. Now I knew the 6 month free wasn't going to engage people. I knew the £50 would. I can't believe the level I've had back. You two have seen it.
is that all you've had back?
No, that's
So you go £50 to everyone who sent a video?
no, that I agree.
Oh, so like they send it, you can check it and say yeah or no.
Yeah, but one
50 quid
yesterday,
in your pocket then.
I had to 2 days ago. I emailed and said I can't accept this. It was
Really?
the worst it was just on the phone. It was
Is
just
that the one that I saw, where it's just the laptop?
no, that was another one, but it was yeah, there was really poor, there wasn't it? Well, so the ones you've
It
seen,
was disappointing because the first one that you'd showed me of Jacob, shout out to Jacob, I was like, well, if this is the start of what's to come, this is amazing.
Yeah, we set the bar really high.
We set the bar really high at the
Made
start.
The others look even worse.
There was one, I didn't know whether she was actually using Rupert on a laptop or washing up at the same time. I mean, she was by a sink. Who sits there doing anything at your laptop next to the sink?
was that the neurodiverse? Is that
I have no idea. I didn't even look at that.
okay? They were bad, weren't they?
There's another. Oh, it was just weird. It was just all a bit weird.
Again, something that we always say is you just never know what's going to work.
Yeah, if that's what they're producing when someone's actually paying them good content money. I know the platform we went through has a different model. If you went, there's 300 quid, make one, then you got that back, and that was your first go at content.
I even called Daniel and I said, who's sort of running our account, I said, Daniel, because they've got big brands, big brands who use this firm, Haven, a lot of, travel. And I think I've just come to the realization when it comes to tech, you have to just pay good money. So like Jacob, Jacob's done some incredible work. He's doing 3 different iterations for 3 different audiences, one being business owners, one in e-commerce, and one in the other one being influencers. So really, really good. When you first both saw it, you were like, okay, how about this?
Yeah, brilliant.
And then we got the rest.
Because I remember I said to you, from my point of view was, you don't know what's going to work until you try it. I hadn't seen it at this point, and I was like, I'm sure it's all right. We'll just throw it into Michael. Michael can just do some iterations and play around with it, and it'll be fine. Then I saw it, and I don't know what you could do with it.
No, he can't. There's only
Some of them I was looking at, and I was like, it's going to be tough.
But you never know.
No,
like
you
some
never
of the ones
know.
that we're going awful, as we've seen in the past. But although I'm going to go into it with a open mind in terms of what can and can't work, I truly believe that if any of those bad ones work, I'll be shocked.
Really,
Wow, because they're that bad. They are horrendous. Some of them are really. I was quite taken aback by just how bad they were. That someone was willing to, and they've edited that.
They've gone, that's the take.
It would be better if they held the camera, if they held their phone to their face and said, oh my God, I'm using this new platform called Rupert. It's amazing. Quarantines my stuff. Look how it works. Flip the camera around and then just point at the screen. That would be better because it would look like completely natural.
Like just the laptop screen. They're not even screen recording it. They've just got a phone.
Oh,
I loved the one where, again, the voiceover's brilliant. I like voiceover stuff. I really resonate with that. But she's just sat like a 1990s teen film up against like a doorway. It's just the weirdest.
Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah.
It's like something from High School Musical.
I mean, you could possibly take the edits and then do some of that TikTok voice where it goes, where it has like that computer sound.
You can't do that.
You can't even do that.
No, it's just horrendous.
But it goes to show the level of thought that goes in someone like Jacobs, where people listening to this might go, that sounds weird, but it works really well, where he's got his canoe oar. So he's using the brakes to move the, what would it call? When you go from
Transitions.
to transitions, is him with a canoe oar like moving, and then he's in the garden. And really interesting all the way through, isn't it?
It's really good.
That must have took him a while.
I completely
Do all
agree.
that and edit it and then do the and he put subtitles on it. Like, it would have took quite a while.
Yeah.
To do that.
I thought really very impressive.
Yeah, no, I've been really, really, really taken aback by that when I first saw it, and obviously I did, I did feedback some stuff back, but again, just really, really good. So yeah, in terms of UGC video, that's what I've had this week.
Yeah.
It made his look better when you watched his, and then you went to some of the others, and then you went back to his. It made his look even better.
His was very good.
So now that we're on the receiving end, because obviously we're saying to our clients, go and do this, get some UGC. Now we're on the receiving end for people who are listening to this.
Yeah.
And you are in that position now of what's your way of strategy of like, right, well, is it just find some content creators, see if they're any good, or go to a content creating agency? Like, what would you advise yourself and others listening to this through?
Well, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Because again, this is practicing what we preach. So I'm going to finish off. I've got a few others. There's one girl called Sonia, and she's like, so pretty late 30s, early 40s. She's, we've discussed within the platform about within the platform about Rupert and all stuff. And I'm really interested to see her stuff because she's been asking certain questions about new features and stuff. So I'm waiting for this to be.
Oh, you haven't got it back.
No, and I'm really annoyed because it's the only one that I want to see. The rest, I'm just.
So you're quite optimistic that this is going to come back.
I do.
Jacob level,
not Jacob level,
but still good level.
But to a degree, I'm like, because she's asked really good questions, but who knows? So I'm gonna see what that comes back. Finish off the rest. They've said they would film some stuff, and hopefully that comes back. And then I'm going to throw it to you to start testing and literally go right. Because although I truly believe that Jacob one will win, if one is getting a cheaper CPA,
whatever it is, there's no emotion to it.
Then go. But obviously, and I hate to use the word brand, I do want to make sure that anything we're doing now is within a certain brand. So like Michael and I worked together on Monday, didn't we, to get some of the static images for our carousels ready for September, and they're really good. They're brilliant. And what I'm looking forward to is actually trying to put trying to bring a tech platform to life. So there's actually humans behind it, opposed to just, hey, we're a SaaS platform. So I'm really trying to bring that in. I think we're doing that, aren't we? We're trying to. Yeah, which is cool. But so what I will be doing is testing this. Depending on what the results are, go again. Or actually, and I've already started doing this, started to look at influencers that are being used by different people. So like there was one which I emailed to down LinkedIn called Madeline. Was it last night? So she does stuff, actually a bit of stuff for Nonsensical, but she's basically a freelance content creator.
Yeah.
Joe Witter.
Are you being passed these?
No.
Referred to them, or are you going out on the search for them?
On the search.
Through LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So what, you just like typing in content creators?
I know. So a lot of these content creators now they actually put them. So for example, like Nonsensical Ollie on LinkedIn looks like he's got 50 employees. He actually has 12 because he's got 40 content creators, but they will put, we're a content creator at Nonsensical. Now all these guys are just freelance. But it's great for Ollie because obviously he's got a bank of freelancers, which is brilliant for his clients, because he that's where they make their money. But actually, Jacob, I was introduced from Ollie to Jacob.
So essentially, would you end up with your own bank of 40 content creators, and every time you guys have a new idea, you'll go bang, let's get them to do that.
Yeah, we'll brief it, go straight over. And because you've got the quality of someone like Jacob, he was, probably took me 2 weeks to get that, because I said, how you getting on? He said, I'm just doing the storyboard now. So
some proper work went into that.
He really went into it. Yeah. So once we've got our own bank of them, whether it's 20, 10, obviously it won't be that many to start with because of commercials, but once I've got those, I'll probably just keep to those, unless someone obviously comes up trumps. But from the experience I've had thus far with these other ones, they're not interested in the platform, they're interested in the £50 voucher. Yeah, which I knew, but we had to try it. So it's frustrating because I think there was one of those with an Indian girl. I think I showed you a chat one, and you can see it, it's not too bad, and I think it'll resonate with some audiences, but it ain't great.
Do you think they're putting the effort in to a value of £50 a voucher when they could probably do a lot more if someone was giving them £400?
Based on the video quality I've had back, no,
because if you do something to a certain quality, even if you're trying to make it worse, you're still going to do it to a quality that you naturally do, aren't you?
Well, iPhones are I've got the newest iPhone,
guilty,
and the quality of camera is incredible. That's what Ollie films all his on iPhone 15. So when we did the stuff for SEMrush, that was just he came in, didn't he? An iPhone. So but these guys don't have that, and it's really
so they might be using an old phone or a Galaxy or whatever it is.
Potentially.
Also, Nonsensical actually use an iPhone 15 to do their stuff.
Yeah.
I think they say with a lot of stuff, it's sort of, if it's TikTok stuff, then film it.
Yeah, film it. Film it in it.
Yeah. So that's what I'll be doing, but it's been interesting.
Yeah.
But once we've got our bank of content creators, then we can start briefing. But Jacob's stuff is very, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Yeah.
Good.
What's that?
So it kind of
Well, we've got to. So I've been told off
why?
by some of our listeners.
Again, where do you get told off by? Or how do you get told
LinkedIn.
off? Comments.
So no,
Oh.
genuine now.
Really?
They've asked where the segment is on the ads we've
Adverts.
seen we've liked this week.
Oh, so they're not liking it. So we've had one person say, now we've moved them over to the other bit.
Not
That's not
interested.
working.
Yeah,
now.
so we're gonna pin it. We're gonna put it back. We're gonna put it back now.
Okay.
Okay.
Go for it. So we just need to explain. It's when we watch a video,
I know.
loses all context.
Down what is-
Yeah. So what advertising have you seen this week?
You like this one?
Oh, you've actually got one.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll go on then.
So
Yeah.
yesterday I was very chuffed. Starts. I think our listeners might know my interest in cooking. A bit like your interest in running.
Go on.
Hexclad.
And you don't say.
Jess said she likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gordon Ramsay's been called out because he's on all the adverts. He's been called out, so he did a direct cam advert saying, "I am here to say that I officially use only Hexclad in my home and in all my restaurants, and this is why."
Gordon is paid to say this. I doubt he actually uses these. I stumbled upon Hexclad a few years back and started using their cookware both in my restaurants and at home. What got me interested in the first place was the remarkable performance of their product. It's an absolute game changer. I can confirm that exclusively I use Hexclad. It's just that good.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
And he doesn't.
No, he does. He does. No, he was called. Someone. Sorry, let me explain. He was called out because someone. The comment was that's in the little corner is, "I bet you don't even use this stuff. You're just getting paid."
I said that, didn't I? I said before. Is it?
So yeah, so he was called out, and then he's gone and said, "This is the pan, and the pans that I use in my restaurants. They get thrown around, they get used, and the quality is unbelievable." Now they've got Paul Ainsworth, who owns all those places in Padstow with the other guy, and he's now using them. So he's now on their advertising saying, "It's the only things I use." Like you got that stuff going for your brands, pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty compelling.
Pretty compelling. Because I was on the fence. You was like, but it just, and I am. When we're going back to me doing the research of getting those pans, you are like, is it, because we understand the advertising industry. It's like,
With a lot of people where they go like, "Oh, I only use whatever it is." And you
Yeah,
go,
so-
"Yeah, but do you actually?"
so he's actually doing it. So I will actually right now.
I doubt he actually uses.
Right. So this is it.
You don't need to. 'cause
Oh, just
it's-
at the beginning.
Gordon is paid to say this. I doubt he actually uses these. I stumbled upon Hexclad a few years back and started using their cookware both in my restaurants and at home. What got me interested in the first place was the remarkable performance of their product. It's an absolute game changer. I can confirm that exclusively I use Hexclad. It's just that.
He's used ChatGPT.
Yeah.
An absolute game changer.
I know, I was
It
gonna
loves
say.
it. That
Yeah.
Changing the game.
that loves it.
Okay.
So there you go.
Okay.
I'm happier now.
Gordon.
Well, should I say what Mark and I've seen this week?
Yeah.
And I had got one, but I have actually just received an email about 10 minutes ago before we came down to record this.
Yeah.
And I want to use this. So, Las Iguanas,
Oh yeah.
okay? Which
Yeah.
I love their burritos.
You like going there, don't you? I've only been there once, and I wasn't really into it. I don't know why, but
they just do a bean burrito, like a vegetable one, which I really like. Although I'm not vegetarian,
Does it
but it's
make you
just
fart?
nice. No, not particularly. No,
I'm probably scared off of that.
spag bowl. So
Spag bowl.
burrito
Always the night before a journey.
wrap, burrito wrap. Right. Anyway, Las Iguanas. They've emailed me,
Yeah.
and they've emailed me saying, "Happy birthday,
Birthday club.
birthday club email." So
When's your birthday?
never you mind. Right. So, so where is it? Las Iguanas, which is happy birthday. Here's a surprise or whatever it was on us. So I was like, okay. When you click on the email, we open the email up. It's interactive, so you have to click the what's the thing that comes down? You have to hit it.
A pan,
in Mexico.
panetti, pancetta,
Piñata.
pañata,
Pinata.
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 God almighty.
So you have to click.
Pancetta.
You have to click it a few times. It opens up and tells you what you've won. So I won a free main if I book a
did you?
table.
If so then you go and book a table and they give a free main with it.
Yeah, and I really like that.
Yeah, that was good.
I
Yeah.
had a similar one like this week that was really bad because I went to the city centre where it was round, and I went, you know that shop called Mankind
Yeah,
where they do all like lava lamps and
yeah.
they've added like a
Used to have one in the prize.
a
Yeah, actually.
women's-y section now because they do like candles and like soaps.
Women stuff.
Yeah. It's very like weird.
Candle
They've got, like, a
women.
massive- it's a little thing when you bought it, and they gave like a little like scratch off little card thing, and they were like, "Oh, scratch that off, you know, see what you won."
What did you win?
So I didn't have a coin on me, so I got home.
Well, you did nail.
Keys.
Well, keys or nail or.
No, it was like I read it, and it was like you have to go online to do it. So I was like, I'll wait till I'm back.
And
So like you go online, and then you have to scratch it off. It has a code. You have to go on the website, type that code in. I did all that, and it was like, oh, you got 5% off and on.
oh, well,
And I was
a
like,
lot of rigmarole that is,
oh,
isn't
wait.
it?
Like, I thought I'd just scratch off, and it would say
Yeah.
what the prize was. But it was like, not only do you have to scratch it off and go on the website, and it was like, oh, here's 5%.
Okay, so
Oh, wait,
although I agree, you've done it. You've done the action that they want you to
'cause
take.
I thought with all that,
Yeah.
you know, like if it's like 50%.
He's seen
off,
the value in what he's going to get. I went to that place ages ago, like I'm talking a year ago, that place in Oxford called Brown's, that restaurant called Brown's, right? It's been there, like, they've been around for 30 years. Really enjoyed it. Wasn't too expensive. It was really nice.
Sorry to interject. Have we not had this story?
Yeah, but I'm just bringing it back about the cocktails.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
I'm talking about what you go through to get something.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, here you have one of these. You can get next time you come back, you get a free cocktail each. So what do I have to do? Just go back, join into the newsletter. That's easy. Did that. I'm assuming now I'd get an email saying, thanks for joining, here's your free cocktails. Still haven't had them. I even went as far as emailing their marketing, who said, you just need to sign up and you'll get the free cocktails. I'm like, yeah, but nothing's happened. What, am I just going to go and say, I signed up, can I have a free cocktail? That's not going to happen either, is it? That's bad, isn't it? It's bad.
But you've both done it.
Yeah, I'm still willing to do it again. To get those free cocktails, 15 quid a cocktail nowadays, isn't it?
I thought if they went to the effort of printing off the little scratch card, I thought it'd be better than 5%.
Yeah, I'd be annoyed if I was you.
Like 5 is just like a bit of a piss take, isn't it? Or
Yeah.
even 10.
Yeah, 5% off.
It's not a lot, is it?
Postage.
Especially that you had to go home and do it.
That's for online orders as well.
It's only, you can't use it in
Can I-
store, it's
can I-
only for online.
Brilliant.
If they brought you back in store, you may have actually bought something.
Yeah, because
Like there and then, here, have this. Oh, 5% off in store. Okay.
Yeah, if it was like
10% off
If
in
it was
store.
like 30% off in store, you'd go in and go, oh, this
Yeah, but they're not going to give you 30%. I
You
know,
know what I mean? Just like,
some of the things you come up with, which
they were
is, you know,
they were closing
I
down
hate that
anyway.
they.
Oh, so they're closing down.
It
There we
literally
go.
said it was a big closing down sale, so I was like, you're closing down. and
Mountain
you're-
Warehouse has been
and you're
closed
only giving
down
me 5%.
Yeah.
for about 18
Yeah, but
years.
Mountain Warehouse has been like, they do like 50% off.
Yeah, but they're still not closing
It's like
down. they're
Millets.
still
Isn't
there.
Millets closing down?
Yeah, they all do.
It's still open in
These
Stratford.
guys,
It's been
they've
closed down
they've-
for 4 years.
Honestly, I've been closed down for years. Like, what are they? Even the other day when I went in town to get a bottle, I was like, closing down sale. I'm like,
It's the slowest closed down. They're just closing down really slow.
They're like, this
new
this
stock
works.
coming in. Yeah.
Obviously works for the consumer. Well, I'm going to have to love you and leave you, boys, because I've got to go and do some work and have a call with someone in America.
You do. And
Yeah.
an Anne's Clinic call.
As can it call?
Nice. Well, enjoy.
Yeah, she's really good, helping with high ticket stuff.
The one that does the speaking.
Yeah, no, she doesn't do speaking. It's like coaching. No, it's not that one. This one's a coach training people how to be
Yeah, that was the one I meant.
coaches. This one's, yeah, it's not. This is another one who does
Okay.
similar stuff.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, enjoy your call, Nick.
It's interesting. She sells $9,000. She sells her consultancy for. That's high ticket.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But she gets featured on podcasts, and then a lot of her leads come in from those podcasts. And she said they sign up after they don't even have a consultancy call. They just sign
Hi,
up.
I'm Nick. Welcome to the Codcast.
The podcast.
Today in the Atlantic. Right, Nick.
I'm off.
Thank you very much for your time today, everyone. See you next week.
Oh, and if you haven't seen it, watch Sweet Tooth on Netflix. It's really good.
Where? How far
James
are?
told me.
How far are in? Are
She's the mother of Sweet Tooth
Yeah.
has just been knocked off her.
Oh,
thing in
you're
the Arctic.
so you're
Series 3 episode.
You're series 3. Okay. Wow.
Only got
Okay.
like 4 episodes left.
No, I know, it's incredible.
If you haven't watched it, Sweet Tooth.
The last
really
one,
good, really good
the last one you'll cry. I cried in the last
Really?
one. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Anyway, go and do your
Bye.
bit. Bye.